might join the list of United Nations World Heritage Sites by 2022 if the state meets deadlines to present the nomination dossier. Now, currently plans are at an advanced stage as the technical team has started preparing the nomination dossier for the Masai Mara, which will be presented to UNESCO by February 1st, 2021. Masai Mara has been on the tentative list since 2010, awaiting nomination by the government for it to be upgraded, but nothing had been done since. Well, KTN's Joanne Letting tells us more now.
Kenya's Masai Mara is well on its way to becoming a World Heritage Site, a status that will give the national park a global accolade and open her doors to the world. The park, which is located in Narok County, where the documentation process to consider the park for the listing began over the weekend. The two-day consultative meeting saw the technical team put together commitments and necessary documentations to be presented to UNESCO, which will then decide Mara's fate. According to the Wildlife Principal Secretary Fred Segor, the global status of the National Reserve still remains, but there was need to upgrade and give it a higher profile.
And I'm sure when this site is recognized by UNESCO, the numbers will jump from the 250, we would be talking of 500,000 in a year. And when that happens, it means it will accrue benefits, most of it being foreign exchange, because the tourists who come to Kenya, this is the place to be.
The Narok County government will work with the UNESCO Steering Committee to provide all the necessary support that will be required to make this process achievable within the given timeline.
It is understood that Kenya lagged behind in documenting the park, noting that Serengeti National Park on the Tanzanian side forms a contiguous ecosystem, the greater Serengeti Mara ecosystem. Serengeti National Park has already been inscribed as UNESCO World Heritage Site.
Even back in 1981, when the Serengeti was inscribed by Tanzania, there was the hope that the Mara, which was the missing piece in the system, would be also nominated. So we've been waiting, I think, for this nomination for several decades, and it's very exciting that the process has begun.
A World Heritage Site is a landmark selected by UNESCO for having natural, cultural, historical and scientific or other forms of significance, which is legally protected by international treaties. Masai Mara's outstanding values include the annual wild-beast migration, a rare phenomenon that has earned the park the status of one of the 7 wonders of the world. Sites under the World Heritage Site in Kenya include the Kenya Lake System in the Great Rift Valley, that is Lake Nakuru, Lake Elementaita and Lake Bogoria. The Lake Turkana National Parks, also constituting 3 protected areas, Sibiloi National Park, Central Island National Park and Southern Island National Park, and the Mount Kenya National Park. The cultural sites include the Fort Jesus Mombasa, the Lamu Old Town, the Thimli Hochinga Archaeological Site, and the sacred Mijikenda Kaya forests. Kenya will know her fate in 2022, where UNESCO will make a formal announcement a year after presentation of nomination by the states. Joanne Letting, KTN News.